This video is to teach you how to count the safe at night, which you're going to want to do before and after you count the drawers. Sometimes we refer to the safe as the bank, and it should always be at $1,000. I'm going to tell you all of the things that I've done wrong and that shouldn't happen to start off. So the first thing you're going to want to know is that some safes will not close if you put the drawer in lengthwise, because it will block the safe door from closing. So I put a little sad face here to indicate don't put it in that way, and a smiley face to indicate this is the way it works. I've also put a little sad face by this loose change, and that's because there should never be loose change inside of the safe. Every safe is going to have a deposit drop box. So that's the drawer at the top that you pull open. Once you put something in there, you cannot get it out without the key to access it. So make sure your deposit's in order before you drop anything in there. The shelves are where we store the piles of cash, and then in the door, there's a place for coins, and each level has its own spot for coins. And then on the door, I've done a minimums list here, and that's for whoever's doing the change order so that we know what amounts of each type of money should be in there. I've also color coded things here so it matches the drawer training video. Since your first step in starting drawers is going to be counting the safe, you're going to pull the cash out of the shelves and stack it by type. So you'll have a stack of 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. You don't need to pull the coins, the rolled coins out. And then what you're going to do is either use the pre-prepared template or you're going to make a list of each type of money. So you're going to write 20, 10, 5, 1 in a column, and then below that you'll do quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies represented by a Q, D, N, and P. Next, you just count how many 20s you have. So in this situation, we have 19 20s. And you're just going to list by each type of money how many of that we have. So you're not counting 10s in the sense of like you're already in your head multiplying 10 by 13. You're just writing down that we have 13 10s. And after you've done that, then you go through with your calculator and you multiply. And that's giving you the actual value of the cash that we have. The purpose on that is that you can go back really easily and catch mistakes because you're recording your work as you go. Each roll of coins has a different value. Rolls of quarters are worth $10, dimes are worth 5, nickels $2, and pennies worth 50 cents. So if you're not familiar with that, it can be helpful to just jot down the value of each roll next to its symbol. And then once you have that information together, you just go down the line and multiply. At the bottom, you just add up the value of the money that you have, and it should equal 1,000. And if it doesn't, you should be able to go back really easily, check your work, find the errors, or you just know that you started off with the safe off, and when you get to the end of counting your drawers, you know to go back and fix it with part of the deposit.